Hello guys, VA John here with another video update. Well guys, I survived Hurricane Sandy, and it was a big battle because it's winter here and it was hard keeping the tank warm, but I managed to keep everything alive. With those battery powered aeration devices and heating up water and putting it in Ziploc bags, and covering the tank with blankets to keep the heat in, because it was really cold, but I managed to keep everything alive. And as you can see, the tank has made quite a change since you last saw it, right? Cyano is just about 98% gone. I mean, there's probably a little patch in the back. That's the only one I can see now, and it's just amazing how much it has improved. It's not where I want it yet, but it's getting there. I mean, it's a young system. It's going to take a while for me to grow in this hobby and for the system to grow as well. So this is much better than what it was. If you look back at my Cyano video, now there's almost no trace. So let me introduce you to my Diamond Goby here. He's the new member of the family here, and he's quite new to the system, about almost 2 weeks now. Oh, he's almost going to be 2 weeks, so week and a half, almost 2 weeks, I guess. He's very new to the system. He's still getting used to things. He kind of claimed this rock here, has a fortress kind of built around it, big pile of sand. It's pretty cool when you see him scooping the sand or eating it, and it kind of comes out of the gills. It's pretty cool. My brother really likes this guy. He still kind of wonders, at the glass and stuff. He's I'm guessing he's getting used to the system. See, he's kind of like, what the hell? But hopefully he'll survive and he'll do well in here. I have pods and all kinds of stuff in the sand, so hopefully it can sustain him. I got him kind of small just because I don't want him starving my sand and everything of life. So hopefully he'll stay alive. There's my male clown waiting for food. No, actually, this is my male clown. That's my female. There you go. That's the female, the one that just attacked the male. She's a pain. She just terrorizes everyone. I mean, look at that. When I get near the tank, she goes bananas because she knows I'm going to feed her. So she's trying to scare everyone away so she can eat all the food. Purple firefish still doing well. No one bothers him. Well, let me show you the new corals. The middle one there, the green one, I'm guessing that's candy cane or trumpet. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's like atomic green trumpet or something like that. I actually had it on this side of the tank. It was getting more light, but it wasn't liking it, so I kind of put it on the shade here, and it's opening up nicely. It's been there for a few weeks, so it's doing better on this side than anything. I might move the one to the right there, which I think is a torch coral, or I think that the guy that I bought it from told me it's family of torch coral, but I forgot the exact name. But it's on the torch coral family. It's kind of stringy and it has purple tips and the green body. It looks pretty cool. It's liking that spot, but I might move it a little more to the right just to keep it a little far from that trumpet or candy cane, whatever the heck that is. I don't want it to, I don't want them to go to war or something. So, but it is liking it there so far. Not too much lighting. I'm guessing it's kind of digging it. My coral, this is my very first coral, is doing well. It's been here longer than any other coral. I need to kind of move it because my Diamond Goby here is kind of burying it. So I need to move it forward, kind of get it out of the sand. Here I have I believe this is a frog spawn, Australian frog spawn. Has kind of pink tips and a very bright green body, really nice. It has like 5, let me see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 heads. He's doing well on that spot there, so hopefully he'll grow nice and big on that spot. Moving down to my A-can. A-can has been here for a while, a few weeks too. It's doing alright, you know. I'm not an expert when it comes to A-cans, so I don't know how well it's doing. But the colors, everything is nice. The tentacles, feeder tentacles are coming out. The color on this camera is kind of blue and washed out, but in reality it's very colorful. It has orange and baby blue, purple, neon yellow in the mouth, and neon like oranges and all kinds of. It's really nice. Has a lot of little heads. One is growing there, and it has like 1, 2, 3, 4 I can see in the front, and in the back there's like another 3. So it's growing nicely. Hopefully it'll stay alive. It's a little more sensitive than my other corals in here, but I kind of moved it there, kind of keeping it in the shade a little bit. I don't know if I should bring it out more in the, on the lights, or keep it more in the shade. So I kind of keep it in between. Recordia is doing well, fully opened. Tube worm is growing. I can see that actually after a few weeks of having it in here, it's building. The tube is actually getting longer, and is building the tube upwards. So it's pretty cool. My SPS, my very first SPS here. Looks like crap on this camera, but it's a bird's nest. Very nice SPS. As you can see, a lot of polyp extension. Even on the back camera, you can see the polyps flowing, and on the, not on the breeze, because this is freaking water, but on the flow. And he has like orange. Let me see. Yeah, like an orange body, and polyps are pink and green. So it looks pretty cool. I wish you guys could see the actual colors. It looks like crap on the camera, but you can kind of see the green, I guess. I don't know if I can get a better picture of it. Not really. I guess it's worse. Anyway, trust me, it looks pretty cool. Moving on here to my other SPS. It's another bird's nest. This one, I really wish you guys could see the color on this one. It's like I would say the whole body is like let's say if you have a highlighter, those yellow highlighters, that's how the body is. It's a very bright highlighter yellow. It's very cool, and it has pink tips and all pink polyps on it. So it looks, that's probably the guy. When I got this one, there was a guy that wanted it, and he was pretty much trying to he was almost wanting to fight me for that frag, because I got to it before he did. So that, not in a bad way. He was kind of just joking around. He's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to change the name on that bag to my name," kind of joking. So it's pretty cool. I'm hoping it survives these 2 SPSs, being my first one. I'm amazed they're doing as all the polyps are extending and everything in my system. I have to keep an eye out on that, but I definitely need to fix my parameters a little more to keep more sensitive SPS in here. And I got a few things coming to help me with that, but I'm not ready to tell you guys yet, just because I like to test things out before I say, okay, this was a good idea or not. But I think a lot of the problems I had in the system is it has to do with my rocks. I kind of don't have the amount that I'm supposed to have. It's recommended to have at least for a 90, well, this is more like 115 gallons plus in this system, but I should have at least 100 pounds of rock in here, and I don't even think I have like 70 or something, like 60, 70 pounds in here. So I think that's one of the main reasons I'm having problems with nitrates and PO4s, just because it's not really being broken down by the rocks and the bacteria in that rock. And there's guys that have way less rock than me and manage to have a good system, but they have a very good skimmer that's well tuned. That's one thing I hate about this skimmer, is that you have to tune the hell out of it, and I can never seem to get the tuning right. But just because I'm not as advanced as many people out there, and I really think skimmers should be just plug and play. You know, it just work. I don't think you really need all the freaking adjustment. Most hobbyists, I think, they don't really want to spend all day adjusting their stupid skimmer. They just want to use it, you know. So right now I'm looking into a skimmer that's really good, and I don't have to be adjusting the air ratio and water. I just want it to work, you know. I just want things to work. I don't want to spend all day trying to figure out, you know, how much air I need, you know, and water ratio and crap. I just want things to work. So I'm looking into that. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with that, but you know, I'm researching, and I have some other equipment that a lot of guys with minimal rock use, and you know, so a lot of them do vodka dosing and all that stuff, but you kind of have to be careful with that because that can create, you know, another algae bloom. So I'm looking into that as well, but I need to take, you know, I'm taking my time researching. If I do vodka dosing, I'm gonna do it with bio pellets because it's the safest way. I can't really overdose unless I dump a crap of a load of bio pellets in there. But you know, if you start with a tiny amount and then every month you put a little more and a little more and get it close to where you want it, I think it will help me a lot since I don't have the amount of rock that I need. You know, that's how some guys they use. Equipment to filter, you know, the guys that have those minimal rock system, you know, that look really cool, and a lot of them keep, you know, super hard to keep SPS on there. They're using all their, you know, technology or all of their equipment to filter that water. You know, they're using the skim, especially the skimmer, and most of them I can guarantee you're using vodka dosing. So but yeah, I'm looking to go in that direction. It's going to take a while. This whole system is going to take a long time. It's not going anywhere, so I'm taking my time, learning as I go. And I never even thought I would get this far, so I'm happy that I even got this far. I was about to quit it, just to tell you the truth. When the cyano hit and all the other crap, I was like, you know what? This is stressing me out. I don't need this. But then when I just didn't give up and kept going, and it seems to be paying off. Hopefully, you know, I don't jinx myself and something else hits me. So, but yeah, as you can see now, I have some more life in the system. Those corals really, it's just a few frags, but I gotta tell you, those few frags just make the tank look more alive. And people, when they come to my house now and they see this. They're like, holy crap, you know, at first I thought this was going to be some crappy tank, but now it's looking much better, so. And it's just with a few frags in there. So I can't imagine how this is going to look when I get it down, you know, to a science and I have some really nice corals growing in there. It's probably going to look amazing, and, you know, a few more fish. I'm probably going to add 2 more fish, and that's going to be it. Definitely I want at least 1 tang in here. I'm not going to put some crazy tang that needs like a 180-gallon tank, you know, just a smaller one, and some other type of fish to add, you know, more color when it comes to the fish. But yeah, so far I'm super happy with the system, and I'm finally enjoying the hobby, right? That's what this is about, you know. I'm hoping I don't jinx myself though. Well, guys, this has been a video update by VA John. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed your tanks. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.